Guys, if you leave a like on this video right now, I heard that within the next 24 hours you have a 90% chance of getting yourself a free legendary card. So I wouldn't miss this opportunity, guys. Go down there, smash a like on this video. Hope to get yourself a free legendary card really soon. You never know, maybe it's the Electro Wizard, just like the video that I'm talking about him today, or maybe it's just the Night Witcher, any legendary you want. But yeah, leave a like for this video if you want more luck to get yourself a legendary card, and also comment down below which other origin stories you want to see of other cards. Shout out to the Joker YT for suggesting this. His comment got like 300 likes, and it was like the only comment that got that much, and it was just the top comment overall that I saw first. So congratulations to the Joker YT. If you guys have any more suggestions like this guy, make sure to comment below, and maybe if your comment gets a lot of likes, then you can get a shout out also. But yeah, leave a like on this video, comment down below, and finally enjoy today's video. Okay, so like I previously said, today we'll be taking a look at the Electro Wizard origin and the story about how the wizard actually turned himself into the Electro Wizard. So once upon a time, before anything else was created, Clash of Clans was still in its early forms. There was once an angry, depressed wizard who never achieved anything he wanted. Unlike his brothers, he was always the one looked down upon and the wizard in the shadows, and in front of crowds he would act normal, yet when no one was around he hid, and he was never happy about who he truly was. His wizard brothers always conquered before him, more than him, and always faster than him. But then, things took a very twisty turn. One day, in a Clash of Clans attack, he was struck by lightning 3 times directly, which then led him to try and get cured inside of the laboratory by the builders and healers. As the lightning strikes were very severe and then left him with dangerous wounds, the decision was tough, and the villagers had to choose to either save the wizard's life with a high risk of his brain not functioning properly, or the other option, which was to take a long time in order to try and cure him. No guarantee that there is a fix, and he will also stay healthy afterwards. This wizard, as you guys just heard, got struck by lightning 3 times directly, obviously causing his brain to have some sort of dysfunctions. Obviously, if you get struck by lightning, you're not going to be very conscious, just going to fall straight to the ground, basically being unconscious. So in reality, what this wizard had to do was either face time in eternal rest, or the village's choice, which was obviously to cure him, causing him having issues with his brain, yet they were going to take the risk. The wizards didn't want to lose their brother, no matter how much they looked down upon him, no matter how much he was actually not as good as them in attack. Obviously, this attack was very random, and they didn't really know what was going to happen. They were just expecting something ordinary to happen, as they did in every single attack that they did, but something just managed to strike this wizard, and for some reason he was the one that was actually facing time in the laboratory after the strike. So the villagers decided to take the chance, in order that he's still safe and sound for the most part. After the operation, everybody noticed a drastic change in his personality, voice, and mood, and even attack, as he now enraged himself with electric shock waves throughout his body during battles and attacks, like never seen before. The lightning had a gigantic change on the wizard, and now his entire style was based around electricity over fire, like all of his brothers. He was now very hyper, instead of being always sad, depressed, and angry, and would always want to keep attacking and battling. He loved his new self, yet had no memory whatsoever about who he truly is and used to be. He was the very first warrior that obtained the electric powers, and they had came very useful into battles for his teammates. He even came into as much use as to help create the very new laboratory upgrade, which is used to hold and undergo big projects to increase troops' firepowers and abilities. Till this day, he is a very smart, brave, and helpful wizard, all because of the time he was struck by lightning and had no idea what was about to happen. So there we go, guys. That is basically the story and the origin of how the Electro Wizard came around. So just a small recap. We actually did realize that the wizard was just some sort of depressed wizard who never got his way. He was always looked down upon in front of all the wizards and everyone else in the village. So one day when they were all going into attack, this wizard was actually struck by lightning 3 times directly, causing him to have brain issues and difficulties surviving. But obviously in the long run, this actually managed to cure him and also help him in his battles. He'd had no idea that he was actually the bad wizard who always was looked down on after he turned into the Electro Wizard. Everybody respected him, and he was very smart, strong, and powerful, instead of being the depressed wizard that he usually was. So that's why in the current Clash Royale state, we actually see the Electro Wizard always saying these strange phrases like zap, electrify, and electricity, and he always looks kind of hyper. We can also see that he kind of looks like a wizard that's a little bit deranged. His hair is sticking up like some sort of crazy scientist, his hood is down unlike all the other wizards, and in general, his eyes are also blue, and obviously we also see that he empowers electricity around his hands and summons electric bolts on his enemies. So now guys, you actually know the story of how the Electro Wizard actually came around, and how he was added into the Clash of Clans and Clash Royale universe. Personally, I find this story really interesting, and definitely one of the most most interesting ones and out of all the Clash Royale and Clash of Clans troops. Let me know which troop you actually want me to talk about next, because this one was actually a big one, guys. Like I said, the comment with the most likes will actually win the prize for the shout out in my next video and also have the idea for that video. But guys, this theory is not 100% guaranteed. Like I said, this is just my intake on this and how I think this happened. If you guys have a better idea of how this actually happened, make sure to comment down below and I will be reading all of your guys' comments. I'm also really interested to what you guys have to say about this troop. If you think that your idea is better than mine for the Electro Wizard theory and origin, make sure to comment down below and I will also reply to your comment and also leave a like on your comments. Also in the story, we did actually get to hear and experience the fact that the Electro Wizard actually created the new level of the upgraded laboratory in Clash of Clans. Maybe this could be the level 8 laboratory. We obviously see a part of the Tesla at the top of the laboratory, which also comes on top of on the Sparky in Clash Royale. So who knows, maybe this Electro Wizard has actually created the Tesla and the Sparky. Obviously, this Electro Wizard was proved to be really smart, even smarter than his usual self before he was actually struck by lightning. The builders and healers had to try and cure him with all of their strength, and the best thing that he managed to do was actually just get rebuilt into a really hyper wizard. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this story as much as I did, because I really find this one truly interesting. I do believe that something along these lines may have actually happened to the Electro Wizard. So yes guys, this is going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it for the final time. Remember to comment down below telling me what other troops you want to see the origins of in the next video. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you want to keep up to date with all of the best origin stories for the new cards and troops of Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. Finally, I will see you all in the next video, and peace.